Hey, this is Kimberly Otwangi here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And hey, I want to take a moment to go over the Cashflow Manager, which also the deluxe version has the Cashflow Strategist. I think we overlooked this. I started in August 2014. I definitely overlooked it. And not only I'm going to tell you a couple things that I learned from it, but I'm going to open up this Cashflow Manager video. Let's watch this together, and then I'm going to talk about the cash flow strategist and point that out why you should go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, and I'm going to give you a couple recommendations. So check this out here. Hopefully you can hear it well.
Typical Americans lose about 1/3 of their income to taxes each year. But business owners can pay significantly less. Even if the business owner works the business part-time, he can qualify for hundreds of tax deductions which save him thousands of dollars annually. According to IRS regulations, business owners must keep good business records to qualify for the deductions. Unfortunately, many business owners do not have an efficient record-keeping system and lose thousands of dollars in deductions annually. The Cashflow Manager is the solution. The Cashflow Manager is an online software system that makes business tax record keeping simple and fast. The system was developed to simplify the expense tracking process, making it quick and easy to track valuable expenses and deductions, so you keep more of your earnings. To record expenses, you log into the system using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Choose the type of expense from the drop-down menu, type in the amount of the expense, who the expense was paid to, and what the expense paid for. Take a quick digital picture of the receipt using your smartphone, and the system automatically records, organizes, and stores the expense record by date and expense category. You will have no need for that box of receipts and no stress at tax time. The Cashflow Manager also tracks income and mileage for business vehicles. Although the system has almost every imaginable income and expense category, it allows you to customize your own income and expense categories. Downloading and printing your business records is as easy as a click on your computer. The Cashflow Manager is simply amazing for managing tax records, but you can do even more with the Cashflow Manager Deluxe. The Cashflow Manager Deluxe is an optional add-on which can empower you to create, evaluate, and implement advanced cash flow management strategies. Managing cash flow has never been as important as it is today. Job insecurity, the fading corporate pension system, and the constantly changing business environment is mandating that everyone manage cash flow properly to build personal financial security. Listen to what others are saying about the Cashflow Manager.
As a busy real estate professional, tax season was always stressful and frustrating. After using the Cashflow Manager, I'm in control. The stress level has dropped and my tax liability is much less.
I'm a tax professional and I recommend Cashflow Manager to all of my clients. I recommend it to salespeople, marketers, insurance agents, and small business owners because it saves them money and time.
The Cashflow Manager Deluxe has been a tremendous blessing to me. In the past 5 years, I used the software to save over $50,000 in taxes and eliminate over $120,000 in debt. The Cashflow savings helped me to put an additional $75,000 in my investment account.
I'm a network marketer, and I heard about the tax advantages of a home-based business. I work my business, but I kept more tax records. I still owed major taxes each year. I started using the Cashflow Manager software. My record keeping improved, and my tax problems went away.
The Cashflow Manager is simply amazing and essential for personal and business success. Try the system absolutely free for 7 days by clicking the Join Now button below.
Okay, awesome. So hopefully you were able to hear that. Now I'm going to open up my screen here. So I think I can. Oh man, I may not be able to. Okay. Okay. And I was able to go ahead and get that increase. So with the Cashflow Manager, what you have for the $29.95 per month, you have your website obviously through myEcon, so that you can process business and also get into the Cashflow Manager, which is this for your record keeping, IRS compliant record keeping, and your Cashflow Deluxe Manager Deluxe. So you have something different. You have the software to do both the record keeping and also, check this out, you have the Strategist, Cashflow Strategist, which is found under Tools in your back office when you go to myecon.net. You have the Cashflow Strategist. Don't overlook this. And what I have done is, what I recommend is coming over to software on extradigitmovement.com. Come to software, and there's two demos here. Obviously, there's the Cashflow Manager demo, highly recommended to watch, but the one I want you to focus on is the Cashflow Strategist. And what I did is I just followed along as Brian Bean went through the demo here, and I created what is called the Jane Doe example. And in that Jane Doe example, here's why I really wanted to do this video. A lot of people know, okay, typically when I get 65 years old, that I am going to retire. However, what a lot of us don't know is that it's 2014 or 15 right now. And what year will that be for you when you hit 65, if that's going to be your retirement age? So that's the first thing that I gleaned from doing this demo example. So it allows you to do what's called a financial needs analysis right here in the software. You know, when I first started in August, I looked all over the place for what, like I said, what I call a financial needs analysis. And what I came to find finally in November, December, see, I wasted a lot of time, but it was a good thing that I needed to go through to understand the business. The financial needs analysis is not done on paper, although I can give you a copy, and if you want it, because it's a good worksheet to do it before you go plugging in the numbers here. But this is it. It's right here. This is a financial needs analysis. So you're going to go ahead and say what are your goals. So you'll see here the goal was to increase income, reduce taxes, pay off debts, build a retirement assets. And then number 5 is to create a $15,000 emergency savings fund. So the example from the Jane Doe from the website, remember here, it's going to give you numbers to use, okay? And that's exactly what I'm using here. So, however, what I did is I went ahead and plugged in my retirement age. And so at 65, I would retire, if I were going to retire in 2034 at 65 years old. This is my year right here. So you're seeing it in black and white. So then what I started doing was following along the example. So what this is saying is I desire $8,000 a month at retirement. That's what I want to live on. I'm going to retire in 2034 at the latest. How much of your monthly income do you expect to receive from Social Security or Social Insecurity? And that's estimated. You know, I see different numbers from $800, $900, $1,000. Most people are in that bracket. Most people I know anyway. And then how much is in your investment portfolio currently? Most people don't have anything, but that demo gave $10,000. So you'll be able to see what these numbers will assist you with. And let's move on here because I don't want to be long before you. So $10,000, you currently don't have any. Do you currently invest monthly in long-term savings? No. How much additional money can you invest into long-term savings? $200. And how much money do you have set aside for emergency? This example only had $2,000 at the time, and most people are going to answer this question no. Just go ahead and read it. Do you feel you currently have a plan in place to accomplish your retirement goal in your desired time frame? Most people are going to say no. Most of us do not have a plan. This is what attracted me to myEcon. So let's go ahead and find out what happens. As Brian explains in the video, most people are going to just put none, and most people are typically getting a refund. And next, you're going to put your debt elimination issues. This is This is like credit card debt, revolving debt. So you're going to put those items here. These are your monthly expenses. And if you have your cash flow manager started, these numbers will be easy. But otherwise, you'll just plug in your mobile bill, your power, electricity, gas, electric, and anything else that you're spending. You can keep adding here. And what you're going to want to start doing, this is where you're going to start getting the debt well, this is debt elimination. This is recurring monthly debt. But these things can be lowered in order to add money to your emergency fund, to your eliminating debt, to your opening and saving that first $3,500 for your wholesale investment portfolio account. So those are the type of things. So now let's move on to see what this creates. I just want to give you a brief understanding of why you want to go ahead and start plugging in these numbers and playing with this area, because it's huge of what you can anticipate. So basically the goal is for, and you can play with this number here because I forgot about that. Let me go back real quick. So we're going to go look at and remember, you can always fluctuate this, because you know what they say is inflation is somewhere around 6% to 11%. So if you're putting your money into a bank and it's under 6% or through 11%, then you're hustling backwards. That's inevitable. That's simple math right there. So if you're at 1%, these numbers will reflect and change, okay? So you'll see those numbers change. So I had it at 5%. Let's put that back. All right, so you see how huge the numbers change right there. So going forward, the video demo, my job here is not to do the demo with you right now. My job is to show you what's here, what's before you, and what it means to you. So if you go ahead and do the demo, get an understanding, you can call me and we can walk through this and I'll help you plug your numbers in. And so then you'll know when between 2034 and 2025, based off the debt that we put, when you're going to be debt free and when you'll be applying that money into wholesale retirement portfolio. And so you can anticipate when you'll be a millionaire, when you'll be able to retire earlier. I mean, it'll give you a plan. And what you do is look at this at the beginning of the month and see if you're on path to hit your targets. Are you making the business income you need? Or are you making more? Are you withholding? Are you saving? Are you eliminating debt? So this is how you use this. And quite frankly, what Brian Bean says in this video is where the financial counselor stops is where the myEcon Cashflow Strategist begins, because it's going to show you where to get the money to eliminate the debt, where to get the money to create your emergency fund, where to get the money to put into your wholesale retirement account. Okay, so this is huge. I mean, if you're sleeping on the software that you're paying $29.95 a month, which is not a lot, if you're sleeping on plugging this in and getting your plan, your blueprint in front of you, you're missing the boat. And I highly recommend that you, if you're employed, to start with adjusting that W-4. So this is Kimberly Ochwangi here. I just wanted to take some brief time just to show you what I see and what I'm excited about myEcon, because it's not so much, this is self-help. However, we're a network, and you know, getting to the events. I also have I think I have it open here. Getting to your events here. These are 2 events that are coming up that if you're close to them, I highly recommend going to them. The next one that's closest to me is April 25th. It's going to be in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm making plans to make it to that. So Kimberly Ochwangi here, 412-246-9927 if you have any questions. Make your dream a reality. Bye-bye for now.